Hey there, have you ever wondered how Ali Abdaal makes his annual planner in Google Sheets? Well, I might not have the exact answer here, but maybe I have something better. Welcome, my name is Thomas, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a smart annual planner similar to the one that Ali uses. Alright, let's first show you guys why I call this a smart planner. Okay, so the reason why I call this a smart planner is because whatever year you see in the 1A cell is the one that's going to represent the whole sheet, and it updates based on what year is visible there. So say for example that I change this into 2024 and hit enter, then it's going to change all the weekend colors, and it even knows if it's a gap year or not. Alright, let's start making one. We'll begin with creating a new tab. Okay, so we first begin with putting the year in cell 1A, which is going to be 01/01/2023. Then in A3, we want the months for this year. So we put in is date, open bracket. Now we have to use the year formula because I'll show you. If I just use A1 so that it looks for the year in cell A1, press comma, press 1 for month 1, press 1 for day 1, and close brackets, is going to give an error. What I have to do is put in year over here and then use the brackets again, year close brackets, and then hit enter, and then it gives me the first day of the first month of the year. Now, we want to do this for all 12 months, of course, but first we're going to have to see how many columns we want in each month. So what I use is, I use five columns in each month. The first one, this one, is going to represent the days of the month. So all the input is going to go in these 5. So after these 5, I want the next one. So it's basically 6 columns. It's an interval of 6 columns. You can just easily just copy this, but if I do, look, then it changes A1 to G1. We don't want that. So what we're gonna do is select the cell, put your cursor here on the code A1, now press F4, and it will put these $ here, which makes it so that the code doesn't change when I copy it. So I copy it over here, put it in F, but I want it in G actually. I want it in G, put it over there, then it doesn't change. And the only thing we have to change here is the number 2. And now it's the second month of the year 2023. So you're gonna have to do this for every month. I'm gonna just do the first 3, put it over here, and then change this to 3. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is add the days. It's gonna be very simple. I'll start at cell A5 because I want to combine these at some point. So I'll start here at cell A5, I press is, then I press A3, and this one is gonna be is A5 plus 1. And now it's the second day of January. I'm gonna pull this one down. If you hold your cursor over onto this dot, a cross appears, and you can pull it all the way down until you're at 30, 31. There you go. And these are gonna be our day numbers. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this one. And this time we don't want the $ to keep it there because we want to directly target this G cell. And if you just copy it like this, then it will. As you can see, this second month appears everywhere. We're gonna do the same, Control V over here, and then the third month also appears over there. So you can do this pretty quickly once you've done the first one. So we're gonna have to remove these, and we're gonna have to put in a formula that keeps track of gap years. What we're gonna put in is the following formula. I'll first write it down and then I'll explain it. So it's if month we use G32, so the cell above it, plus 1, close brackets, is the same as month G3. This says if month G32 plus 1 is still the same month as in G3, which is February over here, so the second month, then it will output the following, which is a G32 plus 1. It will look and see if month, so February, so February 28th plus 1 is still February, then it will output G32 plus 1. So that means February the 29th will appear. If it's not the same month, so let's say G32 plus 1 is actually March, it's the 1st of March, then it will leave the cell blank. These represent a blank cell. Hit enter. And now, if I change the year from here to 24, it will show a gap here, or it will show February 29th. All right, let's change back. So that's the basic code. Now we're gonna actually do the more template part. Let's see. So what I like to do is I like to select these and then combine them, do the same over here and do the same over here. And then I will select all of these and combine them over here. I will select A, press Ctrl, select G, select column M, right mouse click, resize selected columns, put in 30. Now I will also go to the formatting, which is here, more formats. I will go to custom date and time. I will remove this and remember to remove the slashes here, because otherwise it's going to show up in the code. And then change this to day without leading 0 and then apply. And then it will change everything here, but that's fine. Also center them so they're nice in the middle. So what you can do if you like it's a more of a formatting trick, you can add a line or something, and then it adds a line. You can play around with this if you like to design a bit. I'm going to change it back and change it to this. Yeah. Now I want these 3 to be just the month in text. So I'm going back to custom date and time. Now it shows only day. I'm gonna delete this one, press the downward arrow and month, then select month again, and then month as a full name, apply. And here I want the year to be visible, so I will go again, do the same thing, go to year, and then a full numeric year, and apply that one. I'm gonna put the year to the left, increase the size to 30, and put it in the center, in the vertical center. Then I go to January and February and March. I'm gonna increase the size of these as well to 20 or something. I'm gonna change the colors as well, just as Ali has done. Let's see, the background color I want it to be. Oh yeah, I've used custom colors, but I recommend either using these, or if you want these colors, I can share them. Let me know in the comments if you want them. For now, we'll just use this one. Just follow the order. So with January, February, March. And now we also want a lighter version of those colors to appear in the weekends. Now, this is going to be an interesting code. Let me first copy it for you and show you what we're working with. This is the code. Now, this code or this formula has 2 conditions. First, it looks in row A and it looks to see if the cell is not empty, and then it returns all cells that are not empty. Then it does the same thing again, but this time it adds weekday here over here, and weekday, let's see, the parameters for weekday are over here and here, and it will return every weekday after 5. So this 2 means that the week starts on Monday. If this would be a 1, then the week would start on Sunday, and everything above 5, it would return Friday and Saturday. But we have to let the week start on Monday, and then it will return Saturday and Sunday. And let's see, it is all combined in the end formula, which means that it needs to be those 2 conditions, otherwise it will not show up. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna delete it over here. I'm gonna select this cell and select the F cell over here and go to format. Press conditional formatting. Format rules is going to be a custom formula is, and then we paste the formula in here. Now, as you can see, it will show the weekends. Now, you can check this with your calendar. I know it to be true, so I'm not going to show you, but you can double check if you'd like. We'll change this background color into the lighter version of the top one, and there you have it. Now, the only thing we have to do is add another rule, change this to G, because we want it to start over here, and change it to L, because we want it to end over here. Hit enter, and now in the code, we need to change A, which is the column for January, change it to G. If you hold shift and scroll, you can scroll down to the end of the code, over the end of the formula, and change this A into G again, and now press done, and it's done. The other way is just to select them again, add another rule. Now it will select these cells, but you have to put in the code again, which is also fine. Change this one to A, no, not A, M, shift and scroll for M. Change the color to this light orange, hit done, and then we're done. And that's the basics of it. I like to change these letters into white, maybe make them bold. Looks a bit better. What we can do here is what I also like to do. Let's make this smaller again. Go to view and then show grid lines. I want to those off. And then I want to select all the cells and add my own grid lines. So I'll go to borders over here. Select the color, which was already pre-selected. I usually use a very light one, so either this one or this one. I'll go with this one, and then make all the borders gray. And then I don't actually want the top ones to be gray. So I'll select these three again, go to here, and then clear borders. Oh no, actually, I want the borders to be there. And yeah, this is the basic of it. So some of you who are more experienced with Google Sheets might ask, why do you predetermine the amount of columns in every month? Well, the reason for that is because this kind of conditional formatting doesn't really like it if I add a new column. So I want there to be enough columns just in case I need to put like 5 things on the same day. If I right click here, insert the column to the left, this is what's going to happen. I don't like that. So what I prefer to do is just make 5 and then hide 4 of them. So if I don't need them, I won't use them. But if I need them, I can always get them back over here. Now there's something else you might want to add. This code, it allows the following. Press 5, then insert row above. Let's see, and it's fine. It's fine with this. So that's beautiful. Now give this borders as well. And now you can categorize this. So I could say Thomas and John, Will. For example, if I'm working with the team and either Will's on vacation over here, so I can select these cells and say on vacation, and then copy this. For example, something else you can also do with these categories is you can make it personal, professional, and maybe association or something. I don't know. This way you can categorize your months into different things and have these categories. There's a lot of ways to use this. Now, if you do not like this year to be here, you can also hide these rows. It makes it look a little bit more clean, and you only have to press this arrow down and change this over here to make the new year. We can make this into 2026. Yeah, all right. And there you have it, a smart annual planner. All right, that was it for this video. If you found this video of any use, please consider liking and subscribing. I like to challenge myself with making these things, so if you have any suggestions, please leave them behind in the comments, and hopefully see you in the next one. Ciao.